Wherever it goes, and this year is certainly no different. Before we chat to Hughie and Sean, here's a reminder of how Aubrey found out who nominated her.
My biggest shock was you picking Aubrey. I thought you were mates.
We are now.
No, you're not mates. After that, I wouldn't have it. That's me.
Oh no, I take it seriously and get someone else to put your foundation on too.
Oh, yes, Aubrey! That's the Aubrey I love, baby!
And former housemate Hughie Maughan and showbiz reporter and superfan Sean Monsanji join me now, boys. You are very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Right off the bat, this is a game. How do people not understand that this is a game?
I know.
Should Aubrey be upset?
No, it's like, get over it. She's not even up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if she got so many nominations that she was up, but it's one person. Who cares? And she knows, she's like, oh, I'm so friendly with him and he talks to me all the time. But like, it's a game. Yeah, it's a game show. It's going to happen. People are going to nominate you, and you got away with it. Because people are actually up who have something to worry about. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Now, Hughie, for you, when you were in the house, do you take things like that personally when you get kind of up for eviction?
I never used to really. Some people would at times, because at the end of the day, what people don't realise is that everybody has to do that as compulsory.
Yeah.
And sometimes it comes down to the most pettiest reasons. I remember somebody nominated somebody on my series because they pulled the blanket off them that morning as a joke, and they were both laughing.
Yeah.
So like these things ends up happening. But I think with Aubrey, he was meant to be her friend, and when they played it back, like he kind of wasn't behaving the same way he was when he wasn't in the diary room. So see where she was coming from. But she's not up, so she doesn't have to worry.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like he slated her as well. Do you know
what
I mean?
No, I just think when it comes to moments like that, it kind of makes them kind of realise that you're in here together, you don't really know each other.
Yeah.
You think you're all best friends.
Exactly.
But
Reality is
it's a game show, and nobody's being murdered or anything. So.
Well, speaking of weirdness and murdered, on to our latest evictee, Chloe Khan, aka Chloe Mafia. Is she going to be missed?
I think the effect of her leaving is kind of bare now, holding things against certain people, winding them up even more. And kind of now the game is really on for him. But there wasn't really much to her, which I was really let down by, because I thought she was going to be massively controversial. Like she was on the outside, a massive character. All she ever did was got her boobs out on a pole and kissed there. And I wish there was more to her, which I was hoping for.
She was a waste of space, in my opinion. Like, I was delighted to see her go. I thought she looked awful. I thought, as in terms of put some clothes on, we don't need to see it. I thought she had nothing to say. I thought she just wore the face off your man the whole time. So, yeah, good riddance. I think Bear will be even worse, though, as time goes on, because he's literally nothing to lose now.
Well, that's the thing that I was going to...
This is now giving him a reason, even though he doesn't really need one. But I think what people need to realise is this is Big Brother Stephen Bear. If he was on the outside, this isn't him. He's just winding him up, and they actually should just laugh at it. Because it's so obvious when he's sitting there and going, oh, I can't believe you did that, I can't believe you did that. That he's only doing it. And actually, I find it quite funny. And they start crying and everything. I don't... Is he doing stuff that they're not showing on the telly? Because I
wouldn't be able for him, though. I have to be honest. I watch it and I go, yes, you have to be the bigger person, and go, he's literally doing it to wind you up.
Oh, yeah. Would you not prefer that than nothing? Or
no, I'd want to scream at him. I'd want to I'd go mental. I would.
I'd rather that, especially in the Big Brother house where there's nothing to do and on a reality TV show, than a person that sits down drinking tea and acts normal.
Well, this is it, he makes it, I suppose he makes it good viewing because there'll be no drama.
Like, he is now... is the word protagonist is like the centre of this show, the main part of it. And he's made that happen from this behaviour, and that's exactly what I imagine he would want to happen. Everyone talks about him, they get upset about him, or they laugh with him, or the public talks about him on social media, on Bit on the Side, on shows like this, in the press. Everything is about him because of his behaviour, and this is what he wants.
And the public aren't voting him out. Like, he's been up a number of times and he's not going. Exactly.
I guarantee you he has a good chance of winning the show.
I guarantee you. I think it'd be tragic if he wins, though.
And guess what? We all just got a crash course on how to annoy Sean Monsanji. You just gave all your
come
cards
into my
to us
come into my house and just throw all my food all over the floor.
Going out to Sean's house,
He does act like a child, though, to be fair, doesn't he?
The food
wastage, I can't really talk.
The food wastage, and let's touch on the house, the wrecking of the house with Heavy D. I mean,
it was ridiculous.
There's a line, like, and then...
But it's just so stupid. And Heavy D's worse, to be honest, as much as I think Bear's ridiculous. Bear will do it all, Noel will do it. He threw a bit of olive oil in the garden, fair enough. But Heavy D, like, copied him, which kind of is stupid in the
Yes.
first place. It wasn't even original.
Yeah.
I threw nearly all the food all over the floor, and it's
right?
like, we've seen it before with Bear. Why are
It's
you
like,
copying him?
The
And it's
funny
just,
thing about Big Brother is grown men, when they're annoyed with people, they just run in and start getting food and chucking it everywhere like 3-year-olds.
Strange, actually, yeah. Bizarre.
So, like, he throws eggs onto the floor and throws Cocoa Pops onto the floor, and then, like, I don't care, nobody says anything to him, I'm sick of this, I'm sick of that. So the first thing you do as a grown man when you're upset is go and get a box of Cocoa
Have a
Pops.
tantrum
and
with
throw them on the
cornflakes,
floor.
yeah.
I love the way they were chastised by Big Brother, though, and they did pretty much have to clean it up, and they kind of went, oh, okay, Big Brother, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
especially
it's-
Heavy D, he was like a
Yeah.
schoolboy in the headmaster's
Oh,
office.
yeah.
After, oh, yeah, that what, yeah.
I think it's because it was dangerous, because there was olive oil on the,
Well,
on
that's
the
it,
floor
yeah.
outside, somebody got slipped.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just find a lot of it hilarious. I love that.
So, moving on from the cornflakes festival here, we're talking about and throwing stuff all over the place. We have to talk about the good side of Bear. So there was a truce between him and Renee.
Yeah.
Is that going to last?
No.
No way.
I think it was Renee who kind of really was the one who was almost
And started
apologising
crying,
and started
yeah,
crying, and I don't think he even really was feeling it. I think he was kind of saying, "Oh, she's crying. Please stop crying. Okay, yeah, if you want a bit of a truce." I don't think he meant to. He was
I
gonna just shut
actually
her up.
really like Renee now. A few days
like
ago I
her.
had a different opinion, but I actually quite like her now. But she's still all she ever... It's like she's at a funeral. She constantly cries.
Yeah,
She's
where's
constantly
back?
upset. All because of him.
Yeah.
I actually would rather see that fiery, feisty side of her away from that.
he brings
Like
you
in different
down, though.
ways,
I
just
think-
about Bear. I would rather in different ways. It's literally all about him every single episode, every night.
Yeah, so it's really become the Bear show.
And that's why I'm now appreciative of his behaviour, because it seems to be the only person that's doing something that's making storylines and making an episode.
All right, boys. Well, we're going to have to... We've run out of time. We've divulged all we
day
can.
about Bear and his antics.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in
Thank
here
you.
today. And don't forget, tune in to